Hello, citizens of YouTube land.
Hey,
It's your president and your VP. And guys, we have something amazing for you guys today. It is
hell yeah, we do. Sorry.
spectacular.
It is one of the greatest movies ever made.
This movie premiered October 12th, 1990.
It has a budget of $100,000, but unfortunately, we don't know what its box office is.
Because
Probably negative 10 million, but who knows?
well, it probably didn't get a box office release, at least not in the United States. Because you see, this movie had an Italian director, and he, didn't understand English all that well, from what I understand as well. So, um, to begin with, he just basically told the actors in his film to do whatever they wanted. And they filmed this movie in Utah. And it's in a fictional town called Nilbog. And okay, I just got to start from the beginning here. All right. So, this movie, it opens up.
Oh, this movie, of course, we're talking about, guys, is Troll 2.
Yes, it is finally time to talk about Troll 2. So, this movie opens up with these really, really, really bad looking goblins, because that's what there are. Because guess what? Right away, I'm going to tell you, there are no trolls in this movie. None. No trolls. So, yeah, these really crappy looking goblins are chasing this, this woman.
No, it's the boy.
The boy, yeah, this boy. And the boy then, suddenly sees this woman who he immediately falls in love with. I mean, instantaneously. He falls in love with her. And then she just morphs into the Goblin Queen. And they turn this boy into a puddle of green slime that they then eat. So the boy sleeps with the fishes via being turned into a plant. So that's how it begins. And this is a story. The story is being told by a ghost grandpa.
A teleporting ghost grandpa.
Well, I was going to get to that. You ruined the surprise. You ruined the surprise about teleporting ghost grandpa. But so ghost grandpa is telling this story to Josh, who believes in goblins, and he believes in his ghost grandpa. And the rest of the family tell him that Ghost Grandpa is just a figment of his imagination. And then we immediately find out that, his family is pretty much the worst as well, because, the whole time, instead of, I don't know, investigating it and, maybe at least humoring Josh about this whole nonsense that we're going to get into, no, they just immediately are like, Josh, why are you doing these things? And Josh, why can't you have a good time? And Josh, why won't you eat? Well, there's a good reason why he doesn't eat, but we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that. So, yeah, his family gets this cottage in this town called Nilbog. Spoiler: Nilbog is just goblin spelled backwards. So,
Yep.
yeah. And why in the world, first of all, why in the world would anybody want to spend their vacation in a town
called Nilbog?
Well, not just called Nilbog, but in a town that only has 26 people? Why would anybody do that? And that is a legitimate, logical question that, of course, is never answered.
They should have spent their vacation in Branson, Missouri.
Yeah, where we live. So shout out there. Anyways,
that's a
guys.
little fourth wall break, guys.
Yeah. So yeah, it is. So yeah, they're gonna head off to Nilbog to have this vacation, and they're gonna the family in Nilbog is gonna go live in their home, and so they get there, and the family's like, "You will have a great time here in Nilbog, and you will like this, and
We're being
going."
all monotone because we're actually goblins.
Yeah, spoiler there. It's not really a spoiler.
No,
It's not.
it's
It's
actually
not.
just a fact. Like they are actually goblins.
So, yeah, they exchange homes with the Goblin family that is wearing, well, a human bags. Yeah, let's just say that. And so, yeah, the human goblin thingies actually just tra la 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 into the background because they never actually leave Nilbog. So, but we'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Yeah. So then,
They're there.
Josh's family is about to eat stuff.
Yes.
And so then teleporting ghost grandpa kind of just appears out of nowhere. It's like, you gotta stop him, Josh.
And he like snaps his fingers.
He's like, you have 30 seconds to stop it. He snaps his fingers and frozen in time.
And
then Josh was like, I have to do it.
And he
unzips his pants. And then the very next scene, we see them scraping off their green dish into the trash can.
It gets better now. That is just the beginning.
Oh.
We're only at the beginning.
Oh, guys, we should mention the fact this movie has a 5% on Rotten Tomatoes, but that doesn't even matter because of the critics' consensus, which is, oh my God.
After ruining the food, they have to go to the store, right? And they had left like some milk or whatnot, but it was actually like soured.
Chunky milk.
So before all that, though, while they're at the house, Josh has a sister, and Josh's sister has a boyfriend, and he has like 3 idiotic friends, and they follow the family in an RV because, well, it's a horror film, guys. We gotta have a body count. So yeah, so she's all mad because he is like hanging out with his friends, and she's like, you gotta choose me, blah 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 blah. So there's that. And so the goblins, they trick one of their friends. Okay, we gotta get to the best part.
No. So what?
All right, you go ahead.
So what
happens? Lead up to it.
So what happens is one of their friends, he's like a nerdy dude with glasses and a blue shirt, instantly probably recognized him from one of our, I think we even used this meme in one of our videos before. I can't remember which one it was.
Yeah.
But like he sees this girl who's running away, right? And apparently she had eaten some green stuff, which then made her turn green. And so then the dude, he's looking up and he's like, they're eating her. And they're gonna eat me too. And it leads up to this clip here.
They're eating her. And then they're going to eat me. Oh my God!
Yeah. Oh. So we've covered that part. So Josh and the teleporting ghost grandpa, they have to come up with a plan, right? And so Josh is spying on the people of Nilbog, and he like gets captured by them. And there's like this super evil goblin dude who is disguised as a human. And by the way, the scene that he was also talking about has the Goblin Queen, who is disguised as this like super old lady, but then she becomes like kind of hot for 1990 standards. Let's just be honest. That the implication is that she became a beautiful woman and is able to, well, lay the charms on the idiotic friends. So because one of the idiotic friends meets up with the now hot looking goblin human queen looking thing, and it then lays its charms on the idiotic friend, and they go eat corn that becomes popcorn. And so then the next scene, you see the idiotic friend, and he's like all covered in corn. Now, he talked about the oh my god scene. Well, this had led up to the fact that that dude was in fact turned into a plant. And so like the kid with the corn that was all over him then goes to like take off the bark that is now on the glasses dude's face, and so it he then drags him out of there, but then the goblins get him, and so that's that. So the whole time though, they keep trying to trick Josh and his family into eating it, and then they like nearly force feed Josh with the green goo, which is where we're at now with the evil, scary looking goblin dude. And you can tell that he's like super evil because, well, he talks like this, and he's all like evil talking when he talks, and he's all super fiery with his preacher voice.
Yeah. So
And so super goblin preacher voice guy also has a beard, so that's also how you know he's evil.
So here's the thing: they're at like a
It
dinner
leads
party.
to a fight though between the evil dude and teleporting ghost grandpa, and so teleporting ghost grandpa, well, he just gets sent the HE double hockey sticks by the
he's
goblin
like,
guy.
The Goblin King's like, and Grandpa, I'm gonna send you back to the pits of hell in which you came from.
And he's like, Grandpa, no.
And then Grandpa, like, he's like, here, take this, and he like chucks it at him. And then the fire,
all of this leads up to the most amazing climax that any movie has ever had in the existence of film.
The power of goodness defeats the goblins.
But it's not just that.
And
it's not
a
just that.
double-decker bologna sandwich. He's like, it's a double-decker bologna sandwich.
So the family survives, and they're on their way back home. And they get home, and the mom is eating an apple that was left on the table. This is kind of important because it's also pretty stupid at the same time. But guys, she eats the apple. She tells Josh, "Oh, Josh, are you hungry?" And Josh is like, "I don't even want to think about food. I'm going to go upstairs and take a nap." And she's like, "Oh, that's a good idea. I'm just going to eat this apple."
I'm going to eat this apple and then take a
Josh
shower.
goes, and he starts hearing like, Joshua. And so like he's walking around the house. He's like, Mommy, where are you? Mommy. And so then there's a baseball that comes, and it says, Mommy was yummy. And so
he turns around into the kitchen, and then he sees the goblins eating his mom. And then he's like, they're eating my mom. And which he should have used the line that
means that the movie must end the only way this movie could. Freeze frame. Boop. Right here.
And then he's like, ah!
So, guys, this movie is amazing. Remember how Velma got negative all the stars of the universe? Well, this one gets positive all the stars of the universe.
Yeah. Okay, now all
Actually-
actual seriousness, it gets a 2.5 out of 5.
Yeah. It is really kind of stupid, but fun at the same time, guys. And we had an amazing time laughing and just laughing and just laughing. There's a documentary about this movie starring the kid who played Joshua. He's now a full grown adult. It's called The Best Worst Movie, I think. And it's gotten a lot of praise. And clearly, while the movie, people understood what kind of what they were in. They understood this. I believe that with all my heart that all the actors, even the kid, which is probably like was his first acting credit because I looked him up. He's got a pretty decent filmography. He had some stuff that he did later on, and so anyway, he had a pretty decent little career there. But I'm pretty sure this was like one of his first roles. But even he had to understand that, like, yeah, I could have actually been in Ninja Turtles, but instead, I'm doing this. And so, guys, with that being said, there's only one thing left to say because we can't even really argue. You know, if you hate this movie, listen, we understand how you could hate this movie, but at the same time, we love this movie, but it doesn't deserve anything higher than a 2.5 because, yeah, obviously. And quite frankly, we're being really fair probably with that because a lot of people probably will disagree with that. But as always, just remember, guys, we're just two idiots with a webcam. Our opinions do not matter, except they actually do because we have a YouTube show, except they actually don't. So having said all that, guys, I don't know exactly what will be coming next because we haven't really thought about that one yet. So
Oh, I got one. Hear me
all
out.
right, lay it on me, BP.
Hear me out. This is coming from one of my friends who requested us to do this movie.
Okay.
Shark Tale.
Okay, so next up is Shark Tale then. So until then, guys, we'll see you next time. And also, there's only one thing left to say, and that, of course, is peace and love from Denny and Son. Bye.